Gotta play my manly game. Just look at my manly face.
Medal of Honor, Call of Duty, Brothers in Arms, Gears of War.
Yeah, these are the type of games that put hair on my chest, man. These are the games that made me become a man.
Flashpoint,
Oh,
This is
yeah.
what it was all about, bro. Like, we had... Like,
Oh, yeah.
I feel like a lot of y'all probably played at least 2 or 3 of these, right? Yeah. It's an amazing experience. Absolutely.
It's so funny that you didn't even add or include the Medal of Honor game that has a female protagonist on it. I have the game, actually, for the PlayStation 1. All because it would, completely conflict with his video. How about Perfect Dark as another manly game? Oh, I can't put that there because it's a female protagonist. Bruh, you guys call yourself straight males, but yet you guys are worried about how the character looks? Like, seriously? So somebody's a bag of Skittles if they play Perfect Dark or Joanna Dark? Like, I mean, what are we doing here, man? I mean, at the end of the day, I completely understand with this woke stuff, all these agendas being pushed in our game. I'm in full agreement of that. But you can't sit there and tell people that you a man because you believe in your mindset, all because you play military shooters and you think that makes you more of a man. Bro, that is embarrassing, bro. Half these games are easy to play. They're first-person shooters. Even a child can play majority of these so-called quote-unquote manly games. You kidding me? These games have garbage mechanics. They've been the same, and there's a reason as to why a lot of these franchises are non-existent. I'm sorry to break your little manly heart. Oh, it hurts me. And out here pushing agendas trying to harm and destroy the gaming industry. I miss the days when they had nothing but a bunch of uninspired and unoriginal military shooter games.
Ghost Recon, Splinter Cell. All of these games were starring men and had themes like brotherhood, duty.
Yeah, because these are military shooters, bro. Like, you do understand that there's more genres in video games than just playing games like this, bro. I mean, at this point, bro, you guys ain't nothing but a bunch of dude bros. And the funny thing is, ain't none of you people playing no Flashpoint because that game is way too tactical for your manly mind to be able to play. It is what it is, bro. There's a reason as to why Call of Duty and Rainbow Six is the only 2 games that coexist anymore. Ain't none of y'all want to play Ghost Recon. Ain't none of y'all want to play no Brothers in Arms. Y'all need to cut this nonsense now because when these games came out, a lot of people was bashing these games. Now all of a sudden you go back and you're playing and you're like, you know what? I miss the days when I was a man. These were the type of games that made me grow hair on my chest.
Sacrifice, honor.
So the reason why Tyrion 4...
Almost all of these franchises have either been killed off, turned into multiplayer games, or went woke.
What do you expect, bro? What are you talking about? I don't think any of these games went woke. I think a lot of these games just became non-existent because you guys was playing your little baby Call of Duty. The game that has some of the most simplistic mechanics of any game that you got here on this list. Like, I mean, come on, man. I mean, at the end of the day, man, you people are hurt. And the funny thing is, why did you cross out Rainbow Six when you should have crossed out Ghost Recon? Because Rainbow Six still exists through Siege. So a lot of these games still kind of somewhat here. Medal of Honor is gone. Flashpoint, Splinter Cell. I'm hearing it's making a comeback, but we don't know for sure. But at the end of the day, man, this is not what makes you a man. Just because you think that you play these type of games, that's the argument that I'm trying to make. You guys are essentially saying because you play or like these games, that's what makes you a man. And I'm going to sit there and tell you, no, it doesn't. That's all I'm here to tell you people, man. I'm not here to argue about the wokey, sweet baby ink. I personally don't care about any of that, man. As a real man, I ignore all that negativity and I personally don't really care about it. But my point is this, though. You guys can't be sitting there talking about these alpha males and all that out here complaining about video games like this. Because it doesn't make me feel better. I can't do my power fantasy in these games because I tried to escape reality. If you're playing a video game to escape reality, then I advise you guys to go seek some form of a therapist, okay? Because I don't understand how you think you're escaping reality when all you're doing is playing video games in your bedroom or your living room. Y'all need to cut this out, man. At this point, I'm starting to diagnose this as a mental illness.
I often wonder why so few modern games appeal to me. And I think another big reason is this. Everything is just so gay now. Compare the games just mentioned to the modern trash we have
But
to
see,
deal
this
with.
is another problem, bro. You are comparing two different genres of games, man. Like, it's just like, if you guys want to keep talking about this, why are we using just military shooters to prove this example? I'm not saying that you can't use it, but can we use other genres of games and sit there and say, okay, why are these games starting to become like this? That would be a better argument. That would be a way better argument.
In Overwatch and Apex. Almost every character in these new games is either gay. Every time I open it up and look for new games, there's just so many games that look gay now.
Look gay. What about playing gay? You want to sit there and say that these games are gay, but you never played any of these games. And what's funny about this, I mean, you're going on record saying that 2D games is gay. Like, bro, like, excuse me, bro. Like, go play Ninja Gaiden on the NES and you tell me if that game is gay. Okay, it's gonna be pretty gay when you decide to give up on the game because you decide to lose on the first stage because you can't get through the game. Bro, you was out here complaining about nothing, man. Let me tell you how you play Call of Duty, guys. You see, this is all you do. Yep, ding, 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 ding. That's all you got to do in the game, bro. There's no mechanics. You don't have to hit any other buttons. And if you decide to hide behind a wall like a pathetic little coward and not a man, you could probably get a kill. Matter of fact, you even get rewarded for hiding behind corners, killing people. Yeah, that's what makes you a man, baby. Yeah, all you got to do is move the analog stick to run and hit RT to shoot, baby. That's a man game. Oh, my God.
I refuse to play another
No
cutesy
mechanics.
2D platformer or a game with a cutesy art style by some indie developer anymore.
Oh, God.
I'm
Okay.
just done with these games.
Bro, this guy is fucking cooking. Oh, man. He's right. Yeah, that's crazy. Like, to me, it's like, I do think that there's probably there is not enough games that are like Doom that are out there. Like, games that are just, like, by guys, for guys, about blowing shit up and, like, killing things. That's absolutely...
What is you talking about, bro? You guys got to understand that these games are a product of your time period. And to be honest with you, a lot of these games was clones off each other. Doom, Wolfenstein, Catacombs, right? 3D, Quake. A lot of these games was just templates based off one another, right? So when the Sega Saturn and all these other games came out, they're like, okay, we're going to do Quake, Unreal Tournament. These games was just copies off each other, bro. And people used to complain about this back then. Oh, I'm not playing these Doom clones. I'm not playing these Grand Theft Auto clones. That's what you people used to say. Now all of a sudden you guys have built up a new profound appreciation for these games, and now you want things to go back to what they used to. Well, sorry guys, that is your fault. Maybe you should have enjoyed all those Quake clones that was coming out, but instead you rather bash the game because you was playing something that you was comfortable with. You guys are the reason as to why gaming went gay. Don't be sitting there complaining, talking about, oh, it's these people, bro. It's these. Okay. And what are you guys going to do about it, man? You guys want to focus on the fact that, oh, well, the new games is gay. Well, then go back and play the old ones, bro. You got 30, 40 years of straight games that you guys can go to play. Why are we complaining, bro? Because they're no longer catering games to you. Bro, they don't even cater games to me anymore. Like, where's the difficult? Where's the complex games? Where's the games that have a massive amount of mechanics for people to learn? Most of these games are child's play, bro. Even these so-called manly games, they're not really that hard to play. So we can sit here and argue about this every day of the week, but at the end of the day, it's not going to change anything because everything is a reflection of your society.
True. And it's like, you can have the cozy games too. Those are nice. They're fine. But where's Doom and, like...
So we're going to act like Doom Dark Ages is not coming out? We're going to act like Gears E-Day? Are we going to sit here and act like these games don't exist? Because you're sitting there saying, oh, where's the... Bro, there's Doom Dark Ages. Y'all acting like these games ain't coming out for y'all. They still got that demographic. Maybe not as much as they used to, like back in the days, but they still have these games coming out, bro. Like, how could you even say this, man? Oh, where's Doom? Where's Doom? You got Doom Dark Ages coming out, but okay. Wow.
Duke Nukem, a Helldive.
Bro, y'all didn't even like Duke Nukem. I was one of the first people that pre-ordered that game for over 12 years, bro. Y'all acting like y'all like Duke Nukem forever. I personally liked the game, man. As much as people hated it, I personally enjoyed it. But a lot of you guys hated the game because y'all were too busy playing your little Call of Duty Black Ops and, your little simplified manly games. That's the problem, bro. You guys didn't want to expand your horizon at a time where it was probably the best to do so. Now you go back and you're like, you know what, man? Duke Nukem Forever ain't really that bad of a game. I should have went out there and played these manly games.
Right? Like, Helldivers was the closest thing we got to that. And look at how much that popped off. People loved it.
And look how far that game died.
Here's 100% real thoughts on
and
this.
Gears E Day's coming out, bro. Okay.
I just think the entire video game industry has gone woke and gay, and almost nothing they are making appeals to me in any way. So this is why I mostly...
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. None of these military shooters appeal to me in any sort of way, bro. I've been playing these games for over 20, 30 plus years, bro, of my life. They still making some of them. As much as you people want to complain, they're still catering these games more to you than they do me. I remember the days where games actually had mechanics. We're not really getting that anymore. So all these complaints that I'm hearing, see, the reason as to why you're like GameStop, why you're calling these dudes out is because y'all complaining about something, but now I'm telling you what I'm complaining about. I'm complaining about the lack of variety. You guys are saying, oh, we got these, what do they call it? Diversity, inclusion of people, whatever. What about the diversity of genres? What about the diversity of gaming? All these games are the same. You guys are asking for something that's already still very much well alive in our gaming landscape. You can still go out there and play a lot of these games, man. And what's so funny, you want to talk about manly games. How about I throw in some manly games for you? You got Arma, you got PUBG, you got, what is it? What's the other one? Oh, man, I just had it at the tip of my head, bro. I forgot. PUBG. What about all these other DayZ? What about all these other manly games? You know, games that you got to walk around with an oversized backpack and an assault rifle in your hand. You know, the games that make you a man. What about those? So Calm. What about those manly games?
Like,
the best part about this is he clearly cut the audio because he was clearly going on a rant about this. And it's like, okay, current cultural brain rot. If you go look at the Space Marine 2 trailer, you see a black guy, an Asian guy, and a white guy. They're all Space Marines. And they're like, what are we going to do? Are we going to kill him? Yeah, let's kill him. If you read the comments down below, there's nobody saying, oh, yeah, great, more DEI. Nobody actually thinks this.
But that's exactly what it is, though. I mean, it's so funny that you guys want to complain about, what is it? What did he say? DEI when it's convenient for you. Not saying that makes the game worse or better for that reason, but all I'm saying, you guys are complaining about a group of people that has DEI in it when Space Marine also has it too. That's the definition of a hypocrite. That's why I just base games off the value or the entertainment that I'm getting from it. You guys are basing games off all the wrong reasons. Now, I get it. I don't like a lot of these woke agendas. I don't like a lot of these woke stories. That's why I just go back and play my old games. These are the things that make me comfortable in playing because these are the things that I grew up on. You feel me? But you people want to sit there and complain about stuff that you know you can't change and you know they're not going to cater to because they weren't making money out of you straight heterosexual men. They weren't making no money off y'all. So that's why they decided to see if they can make some money and extort, you know, the gay community, because at least with them, they like, you know what, you know, you're not just gaming, you're gaming with pride. Imagine if they come up with a quote like that. Oh my God, bro, look, I'm just creating things as I go. You know, you're not just gaming together, you're also gaming with with pride. Man, bro. At the end of the day, man, I get it. I understand. I'm on your side with this. This is what's even more funny. I'm on your side with these things. But at the end of the day, I understand that nothing's going to change. You know what I mean? Go make a Discord. Go find ways to revitalize some of these old servers to these games because you people ain't playing them. You people are not playing. You don't lie to people and say you was playing Operation Flashpoint. No, you guys were not. The only games that you guys was playing was Call of Duty, bro. So stop complaining about all these other military shooters that you guys used to call Call of Duty clones now because you wish gaming can go back to what it used to. Ain't nobody care no more, bro. You guys did this to yourself.
It's about the way that it's presented. That's the problem. The problem is they're stereotyping. Yeah, like adding in...
Every game is a stereotype. Street Fighter 2 was literally built off stereotypes.
She's Freeze, and she just looks like your traditional, like, butch lesbian. How disrespectful. It's insane to me. It's awful.
In any way. So this is why I mostly play 20-year-old games on my channel, because they were just better. I was recently reading an insider interview about
just because a game is 20 years old doesn't make it better, but okay.
what went down at Volition Studios with the disastrous
Because you're playing nothing but 360 and PS3 games, bro. I guarantee you're not even playing PlayStation 1 titles, bro. Like, I guarantee it, bro. Like, I guarantee he's not even playing Perfect Dark because it's a female protagonist, man. Hey, guys, I guess I'm a bag of Skittles because I like Joanna Dark and Perfect Dark. You know what I mean? That must mean I'm a bag of Skittles now. Like, this is the problem with you people. Oh, you play 2D games. Oh, because I play Stardew Valley. I play Let's Build a Zoo. You know what I mean? I guess, guys, I like bag of Skittles because I play Stardew Valley and I like playing the game where you have to socialize and, you know, plant crops. Oh, I guess I'm a GAY now. You see? Do you see how stupid this sounds, bro? None of these things that you're saying is what represents you being a man. See, that's the problem with you people. You guys are projecting and using video games as a sense to push this agenda about me being a man. That's just not what makes you being a man, bro. Being a man is what makes you supporting your children, taking care of your priorities and responsibilities, bro. All this stuff that you guys are talking about is irrelevant to any real man that's out there, bro. Half you guys sit on YouTube and you make money talking through your gaming chair, bro. Now, I'm not going to sit there and downplay you and knock your hustle. That's not what I'm trying to get with this video. All I'm saying that the things that you do in your day-to-day life ain't manly, okay? You're not building. You're not doing no construction. You ain't even a garbage man. You ain't even picking up trash, bro. You ain't even using those muscles to pick up somebody's trash and throw it behind the trash basket. You ain't doing none of that, bro. All you doing is sitting your little skinny behinds, playing video games, eating Cool Ranch Doritos, and as Asmon's doing in this video, drinking Dr. Pepper. That ain't no manly behavior.
Bro reboot from an inside source.
Cut it out, bruh.
This
Cut it out.
The LGBTQ community.
It's like, here's the truth. Nobody wants to look like this in real life, hardly ever. This dude, you know who this dude?
Bro, it ain't nobody want to look like you, bro. Ain't nobody who want to look like you, bro. Seriously, bro. Like, ain't nobody want to look like you either, man. Like, this is the problem, bro. You guys care so much about how another person looks. I don't personally care. I don't personally care about that. If I see a person like him, I'm walking away from both of you. And you look like a zombie, and this man look like a complete fool. I'm walking away from both of you clowns, man. You think I'm going to have a conversation with y'all? Man, you got to be kidding me.
He goes, and you know what game he plays? Doom. He's going to go and play fucking Halo. Okay. Nobody wants to look like this.
Yeah, I hate to say, there's a few people that I've seen that look like this, man. It is what it is, bro. You cannot sit there and say nobody would want to look like this. Oh, you should be able to. Let me fix it up for you, Asmon. What you should be saying, I personally don't want to look like this. You can't sit there and say nobody wants to look like this when there's actually people like this. This is why you're complaining about this topic. You're complaining about it. Just say that you don't want to look like this. I personally don't want to look like that either. Well, I'm going to go sit there and fight with people because of how they're dressed. I'm only worried about myself, man. I ain't worried about what other people doing in their life. And that's being told by a man.
With the bow tie and everything, like Bill Nye, the science guy. This is not like, a guy is not going to see this and be like, oh, that's me. Absolutely not. Now, are there some people that do? Yeah, for sure. But not really. Get the shit out of here. Yeah, bro. Like, it's like a...
It's so funny that you guys, and this is another thing, too. It's the delusions of reality, bro. If none of this was going on, there would be no reason for you people to complain about this. You complain about it because you know the reality and the life that you live. You understand that this is going on. Like I said, you can dislike the LGBT community all you want. I personally don't care for them either. My point is this, though. You guys are acting like these people don't exist. You can disagree. You can dislike them. You can have a disdain to them. That's fine. Ain't nobody saying you can't do any of that. But you guys are acting like they don't exist. You get what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, bro. I'm not saying you even have to acknowledge. I mean, you guys acknowledge it more than anybody. You guys claim to be straight males, but yet you worried about what the LGBT community is doing. Like, that don't even make sense, bro. Like, how you a straight man and worrying about what the LGBT community is doing, man? Like, I personally don't care about any of this. This is ridiculous, bro.
It's like it feels like it's so safe, right?
Within the company was actually pretty small, but they are the loudest and the most annoying, and the company leadership chose to promote these people into key roles. And that's how you get the absolute dumpster fire of a game that was Saints Row 2022.
Yeah.
I think what you have...
Saints Row has been going downhill ever since Saints Row the Third, bro. I would go as far to say that the third game with the goofiness is what helped ruin the franchise. Saints Row was destroyed way before this game even came out. With Saints Row 4, Go Out of Hell, and all these other garbage games they can't. Come on, bro. Y'all know it, man. I'm not saying that I'm not saying that this didn't play a part in it, because I don't personally like this stuff in the new Saints Row either. All I'm saying is that Saints Row was already ruined before this game even came out.
A lot of these game studios is about 80% of the staff is probably just hetero dudes trying to do their job, but they're afraid of speaking up or saying what they actually...
This is a Call of Duty squad meeting up for the first time, probably. That's what it is right there.
Normal men. This is normal men to you guys, bro. Bro, on some real stuff, bro, I'm going to be honest with you. I would never, bro, especially if I don't know the person. I'm never, as a man, putting my manly hands on another man, bro. The only time these hands is even on another man is when it's combative. That I'm not putting my hands around another man for enduring. I'll shake a man's hand, but you ain't going to see me put my hand around another man's shoulders. Now, that to me, that seems GAY. I'm just being honest, man. And the reason why I'm doing it, because I'm just showing you guys how people can just pick apart at little things and essentially assert a narrative. You feel what I mean? Like, this is corny, bro. Like, this is corny, bro.
This recent Reddit thread was written by an actual game developer. Games.
Yeah, there we go. The game that he was scared to play me in, guys, man. Even Marcus Phoenix is like, huh? The game that you were scared to come on board with, bro. I'm still waiting for you on my Xbox Series, man. Hold on, let me get my controller for you, G. Hold on, man. I'm still waiting for that, man. You want to play some manly games? I can play some manly games, but I'll show you what brotherhood's all about. We can play a nice old 1v1 on Gears of War, man. Come on, let me know. Asmongold, let me know. What's the other dude's name? Andy McPants. Let me know if you guys are really down for some manly games, because I can guarantee you, once that round start button happens, you ain't going to be a man no more. You're going to be a little boy. So, ain't nobody want to hear it. Stick to your little single-player games on casual mode.
It's in military orders. And I know some of you hate this, but for 10,000 years, it's only been men fighting wars. Sorry.
It pretty much still is. Let's be honest.
All right, so here's my counter argument. Then why did you guys accept the fact that there was female characters fighting in the Gears of War 3 army in the military? Do you see what I'm saying? Wouldn't that have already said, oh, this is woke now? You playing as Samantha and you're playing as Anya Stroud now? These are women fighting in a war. Right? Now, I understand with the whole desperation and the story aspect of Gears of War and why it makes sense or whatever, but I'm just saying, why was that allowed and y'all didn't call that out? But now you guys want to call this out now.
The first three games focus on Marcus, Dom, Cole, and Bear.
I hate to say it, man. Gears of War, I guess, went to the DEI inclusion. There was no reason for them to include females in that game. A lot of women that I knew played Gears of War. They probably felt the need to include girl characters. I personally never thought it took away from the game, right? Because you got to understand, this is fantasy, you know what I mean? This is not real life. Right? Not everything has to be real life, especially if you're fighting an army of locust soldiers. Like, I mean, you guys are just thinking way too deep with this, but go ahead.
A masculine story of brotherhood. Well, the progressive woke mob somehow got to Gears of War, and Gears 4 and 5 are about sisterhood.
Wrong, because a lot of people can make that example with Gears Judgment and Gears 3. Where was the complaints then when they started adding female characters with those particular games? And ain't none of you guys said anything. So nobody wants to hear this argument now.
Motherhood, being a traitor, and what it feels like to
First off, you don't even know this game, bro. Like, I even touched up on this video. You don't even know this game, bro. Kate has like I said, I personally don't like Kate, but I'm saying she has a connection with the Locust Queen. The reason as to why Gears of War exists, or should I say continue on, is because of her connection with the Queen, which was Queen Myra and now the Queen Rhaena. Did you play these games, man? That's all I'm saying. Did you play these games? Because at this point, it seems like you people are just complaining about nothing.
Yeah, so, like, that's a story that, like I don't really give a shit that much about that.
I guess as a man, it's all about just the shooting part. It ain't about the story.
Because like I can't really relate to that, and I don't really care. Like I want to play as like Marcus or Dom or Coltrane and kill these dudes.
That's stupid, bro. That's stupid, bro. Even most men in the military got more sense than this, bro. You're like, bro, you don't like what like his response was like straight brain rot, bro. Like, so you only play the game to shoot at enemies? And this is why I don't understand as to why Sega failed as a company. Man, Sega probably need to make a comeback because that's what Sega was all about. And now all of a sudden you guys want it now?
Right? Like that's what I want to do.
What?
That's it.
So look at his eyes, bro. He don't even know what he's talking about, bro. Be quiet. Because now you talking to a person that's a fan of Gears of War. And now I'm not angry, but I'm just saying it for the sake of this video. Now you're making me quite angry because you are having a conversation based on something you don't even know. One, you don't even know the story of Gears. Two, I can guarantee you don't know how to play the multiplayer. And three, I guarantee you put this game on casual and kill these enemies on the casual difficulty. Ain't nobody want to hear what you got to say, bro. There ain't no manly bone in your body because you ain't nothing but a casual gamer. Okay? Cut the nonsense, bro, because I will straight up humble you and Mr. Andy McPants. Okay? That's the problem with y'all. Y'all want to sit there and talk about manly. And guess what? And I'm a person that plays Stardew Valley planting crops. And I guarantee you ain't going to be. I know for sure you ain't going to beat me in this game. We could make a wager. Asmon, I know you got a lot of money on your YouTube channel. I'll put 10 G's on you. You is not beating me. I can guarantee my life on it, bro. Okay, so stop this little manly talk, please, because you ain't no man.
Yeah, like that's the whole thing. Like that's, yeah, and it does matter, by the way. It absolutely does matter.
Huh?
Let the market decide. They did.
Bro, I'm confused, bro.
The player base is 99% males. To be fair,
that's not true. A lot of girls do play Gears of War.
The other thing was tiring. Really? Oh, wow. It's so tiring. No, it's not. How many fucking...
And this is the problem with influencers, bro. This is why people like you guys harm the gaming industry, because you people don't know what you're talking about, but yet you have these big followings, man. For all the fans that probably see his video and or are fans of his channel and that come to my channel, bro, go ahead, talk all that recklessness, because at the end of the day, all I know is Asmongold ain't gonna be a man enough to play me. You tell him that I got 10 G's, bro. 10 G's bounty. If he's willing to accept it, playing a 1v1 on Gears of War. We could do neutral hosts. I don't need hosts. I'll have somebody else host it. Okay? So you tell him for the manly, the battle of masculinity has arrived. Okay? So if you're willing to test your masculinity against this man, that plays Stardew Valley, little baby, look at that, he's a man, he plays Stardew Valley, look at he playing crops. There's no way in hell he gonna beat me in no Gears of War, because I'm a man and I got a lot of hair on my chest. I counted every single one. I got about, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 10,000 hairs on my chest. How did you count that?
What do you call it?
This man really counted 10,000 hairs on his chest?
Or the movie, Fast and Furious. How many of them?
Bro, I don't care, bro. Like I said, the challenge is up, and that's for you, Asmongold, whatever your name is, to choose that. 10 G's, bro. If that's a little too much for you, we'll go straight to 1,000. 1 G. Easy money. But anyways, take care. Peace out.